This topic is in two parts, and it all depends on the context you are seeing it from. Now, you don't need capital to go into business, but you need capital to go into business. I will explain. That's why I say it is of two parts, and it is based on the context you are viewing it from. Now, I will use this example to explain this, both the two ways parts. Now, you just pay attention and see what you can pick from it. Now, if I'm going to a school system, that is a school business, I definitely need capital to start, because I have to pay staffs, I have to pay cleaners and the rest. I have to manage that school business if I want it to be profitable. Now, but if I don't have that resources, does that mean that I can't go into that business with that capital? Actually, you can actually start something without capital that would eventually turn into business. The same school business system we're talking about. This is it. I want to open a school system, but I don't have that capital to get buildings, employ staffs that I'll pay them salary. But this is what I will do. At the first start, I will first of all invest in what they call extracurriculum activities, in the sense that offering summer lessons for children. From there, I tend to build relationship and strategies and reinvest on what I'm doing. So, me going into that, first of all, me teaching those extracurriculum activities after school, and organizing school lessons and all that. I'm getting to know people in that space. So it will take a couple of years, or it will take certain amount of years for me to establish what I'm doing into a proper business. So that same goes to anything you want to start. You actually need money to establish that big business you are thinking, but you can also start without no capital. That is why they tell you that you don't need to have capital before going into business. It is all about the mindset. Now, what is business to you? What are you seeing business to be as? Because in business you have to negotiate, you need connections, you need relationship with people, you need to know how to manage people. That is why it is the best advice for you to go and start under somebody. No man is an island. You can't do it on your own. There are some mistakes that you would have avoided if you work under somebody. But you making that mistake now as you are alone, it will take you years. And that same process made some people to give up too early. It makes people give up too early. So you don't actually need capital in anything you are going for. First of all, know the problem you are trying to solve in that particular business, and look for how you can start small. Is it that I need to go and learn under somebody? I need to partner with these people to sell their products. Some people started by selling other people's products before they now establish their own. So it is still a process. Business is a process. Even though you have that capital, that huge capital, if you don't know that business properly, you will still go into that business and still end up not being profitable. Yes, there are several successful businesses out there. There are several successful food businesses, but there are still several unsuccessful food businesses. So who is the cause of the failure, or who is the cause of the success? It is the person who is running it. So what is your mindset towards that business? That is why I say it is of two angles. Where are you picking it from? Where are you siding it from?